business while we're taxiing. So, somebody asked me in the comments what it was really like on the boat. The boat was very interesting. I can't speak for like an 8-month deployment. At 106, we didn't do those. We did 2, 3, maybe 30 days. Each stint, we did 2 deployments twice a month, so you had an opportunity to go every month, sometimes 2 times to the boat. So we stayed on the boat long, but we did workups, which were much different environments. You didn't have the whole accompaniment of a squadron, but we had that many aircraft and twice as many pilots, sometimes more than that, to qual. So we flew day-night ops without shift change or rotations. Sometimes we did multiple roles. I would do final checker, troubleshooter. Sometimes I would plane captain, and I still had to do my mech role, do some turns. Turning on the boat was definitely interesting. I enjoyed the crap out of turning on the boat. I enjoyed turning a jet anytime, anywhere, but just something different feeling about being on the boat. Living on the boat is the same no matter what. It's a confusing place. You're not going to travel, just meander around. You'll have your fixed locations you'll go to. You'll have your set little kiosk stores that you'll stop at, your Gedunks, your ice cream parlors, your barber shop, things like that you know, your watch area, your muster areas. But you don't do just running around. You know how to get to the hangar deck, you know how to get to the flight deck. Mess deck, right, which is just below the hangar deck, I believe. You've got the mess area, you've got officer country. You travel on the boat in a little bit different way than you would anywhere else, except for a city. It's just a city. You've got everything you need in a city, want in a city, desire in a city, including the crime is present on the carrier. There is crime on the carrier. You have school, you have college, you have, there's no bowling alley, there's no McDonald's, but you do have a gymnasium. You can do running exercises. There's no swimming pool. You're going to be sequestered into certain areas just by the sheer dynamic of the boat. So there's a plan of the day every day you're gonna commit to. There's also a plan of travel, and they'll tell you which directions you can travel forward and which directions you can travel aft on which side of the boat. So there's a one-way street, so to speak. So if you mess up and go too far one direction, you're going to end up being required to go a long way to turn around and come back. You just can't go across a hallway because you feel like it, because it's there, if it's the wrong direction, or if it's officer country. You just can't go down there. So, boat's a weird place. You can get lost on. You got to travel by frame numbers and compartment numbers and deck numbers. So there's like a secret code that you have to work on. Alright, we've taxied down here to 03. What do you do in your off time? You have, in our time we had satellite HBO we could watch. That was it. We had ship's TV, captain's TV. There was just different ship programs. We played spades a lot, cards a lot, hearts, all kinds of games. Exercised, but very little did 106 have downtime. I think I only had downtime 2 times. Once I rode the boat out, I caught it from Norfolk, and that required us 4 days of travel before we got into the workup zone. And then one time, I caught the boat coming back, and it was the same way. It was just 4-day travel in of downtime. It was kind of boring. Didn't really care for it. I'd rather have just worked and flown off like almost all the other times that I went to the boat. Alright, we're lined up here on 3. And turn up. On her. No bugs on. Seat on.